Hi, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Morning Moxie with Larisa. Well, I thought I should jump on the bandwagon like everyone else and talk about the COVID-19 shelter in place, but I don't have any scientific or medical advice to give. What I do want to talk about is how you spend your time while you are in this I was going to say enforced captivity. That's not a good word, but while you are hunkering down waiting for the all clear. So, one of the things that I observed about myself is, I generally always thought that I quote unquote like people, but I didn't realize um, how much I was going to miss being around people. And you work with folks on a day to day, you see them, and half the time you don't want to see them, but when it's just you 24/7, especially if you live alone, then it just really does matter that you haven't seen your peeps. And so it has been, I have appreciated our office calls, when it's all hands on deck and we need a little FaceTime to have our regularly scheduled meeting, or we have a problem that we want to work out. So it's just been interesting to me how much I, enjoy looking at these faces that I most of the time wouldn't necessarily care to see. But, isolation being what I've always thought that humans are social creatures. I know I enjoy meeting new people, I enjoy talking to people. I just really did not realize what an impact the isolation was going to have. So, that was not actually what I sat down to talk about, but since I am talking about it, let me just throw out a few thoughts for your consideration. Number one, if you have family, of course, obviously that's your first point of contact, or friends that you can reach out to. The telephone is good, but this is the 21st century, and so technology being what it is, there's a video chat around every corner. Now, some people have taken on watch parties where they watch a show together on video. I have not tried that, and I can't really picture myself doing that, but never say never, right? Last week, I responded to an invitation for a three martini lunch networking session. I mean, the graphics are great and the idea sounded really fun, but it sounded like to me a sales pitch for that particular marketing agency, actually, so I left. Even though it had a cute name, it did not hold my attention. They had a panel, but the people in the audience couldn't interact with the audience. They could only interact with the panel, which, okay, fine, they set it up. But networking is an opportunity to meet other people, not just a few people. That's how I see it. So, not rambling exactly. I'm just going to suggest that if you participate in a networking event, or if you host an online networking event, make it possible for the others to interact, because that's really what it's all about. It's about connecting. It's not always about sales. It should not always be about sales. So it's about the person to person contact, even if it happens to be online in this moment in time where we are. But that's attending and hosting. Zoom is in the news right now for some good reasons and some not so good reasons. But I finally figured out how to use Zoom, and it's actually quite user friendly. I guess I should finally say I set it up. So whether you use Zoom, Skype jumped in and offered an instant meeting, free video chat, which they had, but they expanded it. I'm not sure if I think to the number of users you could have on the call. So there are several others. So you don't have to use Zoom. I'm just saying that's what I used when I was doing video meetings. I have a 15-minute boogie break, which I'm going to be doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays throughout April. Hopefully, we will be released from our confines by then, by the end of the month. And then I also have a weekly ongoing meeting or training, if you will, called Trading in Tiaras. So that's every Friday at 12:30. So that will continue past the pandemic. But the boogie break is because you just need to get up and move your body, and it actually is pretty fun dancing with people on camera. And by that I mean I'm dancing, but I can see them dancing. So that's actually turned out to be kind of fun. And it's only 15 minutes, and we all need a break So that's why I scheduled it for the afternoon. So what I really wanted to say is it's so, so important to find ways to connect with others. Don't just sit and watch the time go by, because it is really flying by for me. My workday just, whew, it's gone, and I haven't gotten everything done, but I am energized to work hard and be productive during this time, because we don't know how long it's going to last, right? So you cannot really just sit and wait and see. You must take advantage of every moment in time, every moment in your day, because you don't know what's around the corner. This is where we are today. This is where we are now. So how can we use the time effectively to grow our business, to grow as a person, and to grow our connections? So please leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd like to know how you are dealing with the isolation and the time alone. If you will please comment below. And that is all I have for today's Morning Moxie. This is Larisa saying ciao.